This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, we got Wack 100 keeping that pressure on Rockstar. Now, Rockstar is the guy who went and got in Black Sam's face just the other day, and you know, he didn't want to squabble then, but now he's doing all these interviews talking about I want to squabble, I want to do this, and it's like, nah, bro, like stop, okay? And he's doing all these exclusive interviews now. I think he just did one with Cam Capone, and Wack 100 exposed that Cam Capone only paid him $300 when he's trying to expose that Cam Capone paid him $1,200. He's trying to say that his worth is more than that, but nobody wants to hear from Rockstar. Like, come on, let's be honest, okay? Like, you went to a peaceful event and caused a disturbance, you know? Trying to do recon, you know? Like, some gang recon. Like, stop, okay? 50 Cent. Okay, 50 Cent puts... he does a promo for one of his shows coming out, and he pins Mayweather... Mayweather and Jim Jones against each other. He puts this little snippet up, imposing their faces on Rocky 3 thing.
Bad boy, your family doing real nice, ain't it? You call yourself a fighter? Prove it now. Give me that same chance. The way you've been ducking is the disgrace.
He said, I'm working on my new show today. I'm so busy. 50 ways to catch a killer.
If he ain't no coward, why don't he fight me then?
I can't listen anymore of this. Hey, anytime.
I don't care what your rank. You don't get no shot, and I mean that.
I'm glad you people are seeing this.
What are you doing? I want to fight this guy.
Well, you got him.
Worked hard.
You fight him without me.
Please don't judge me.
What are you saying?
It's finished. Yes, I'm finished.
Oh, gosh. Jim Jones wants to fight somebody so bad. He wants to fight Cameron for $10 million. Maybe Mayweather can line him up and train him for that. Because it's like, what Jim Jones wants to fight everybody, man. He's just so upset that his album didn't do that well. It's an okay album, but it didn't do that well. Let's ask Grok how it did. Jim Jones first week sales at the church steps. Let's see if anybody has. I don't think it did even charted. I don't think it did. Okay. There's first week sales figures for Jim Jones at the church that was released. It's not widely available for public resources. Typically first week. See? You know why? It didn't sell. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what his album sold because it might have sold less than 1,000. Let's be honest. That's crazy. That's crazy that it hasn't been posted. Like, Jim Jones went double plastic, man. 50 ways to catch a killer coming soon. Fox Nation. Amber Rose details why she abandoned the being a feminist. She says she saw witnessed too many women taking advantage of guys with, like, you know, either it be child support, faking that they got taken advantage of in a encounter where both parties were consenting, or just talking about girls saying they're on birth control and then they're not, and then letting the guy skeet inside, and then boom, got a baby, got that child support. So she says, I can't be a part of that anymore. Doechii. Now, she goes to France, and they pose... I'm not trying to be negative. It's just like, this is just what it is. She sold like 10,000 her first week, okay? And it goes down from there. She's barely sold any albums. She won a Grammy somehow. But now she's swarmed by a mob of fans at her meet and greet. Where are all these fans that are supposed to be buying her album? Let's be honest. Like, let's just be honest here, man. Like, it just... It's too weird. Like, I don't like these industry games that the TDE and everybody be playing, you know? Tupac murder suspect gets... Okay, so this guy, you know, Keefy D's doing these interviews saying he didn't do anything. Bro, you did a tell-all book. He says, I didn't even write that book. Well, why didn't you read it and disagree with it and not put it out? You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself, bro. Like, you said you were there. You know? You did too much. Reportedly, Big Meech is really mad at Rick Ross. Rick Ross made a lot of promises to him, and hasn't followed through with any. He hasn't. I can't believe he allowed Rick Ross to get in his ear. He thought that, like, Rick Ross, it was very simple with him. This was an easy get back at 50 Cent. Ha, look at me. I'm with Big Meech, and you have a show with him. Intern Rick Ross ruined Little Meech's career in acting. Ruined Big Meech's future with doing 50 Cent shows. And, you know, this all comes from him being disgruntled and thinking he's owed a lot. And Rick Ross got in his ear like, nah, we could do this, we could do that, we could do this. I got you. Just lulled him into it. Like, that. What I really believe that Rick Ross, the whole reason his arm got broken, had something to do with that. They fractured his arm. They didn't break it, but because look, man, the dishonesty. You tricked him out of any success. Because I don't think 50 Cent's gonna go back on working with that. Now you know Rick Ross is off just doing his own stuff. No repercussions. He had nothing to lose. He had nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Because, like, honestly, what was he gonna gain from working with Big Meech? Nothing. You couldn't do anything. Once he figured out he couldn't do anything with him, like, oh, he has your life rights. I can't do nothing with you. Like, I don't even want to invest in the lawyers. Well, you can have him at the car show. He can't even go to the car show. He's on house arrest. He can't do anything. So now you see Big Meech linking with every little rapper he can. That'll give him 20 bands, 30 bands. Because he's staying in this Airbnb that's like, I think it's like $20,000 a month. So he got to be begging everybody for money. He came home to his son's career that, you know, his son was able to act because of his father. He was able to play his dad. But to ruin your son's career at the same time is crazy. It's crazy, bro. Like, Big Meech, you played yourself so fast, man. And for Rick Ross, you knew his history. You knew he was a CEO. You know he's a liar. He's a liar. He has another man's name. And not only doesn't he have another man's name, because 50 Cent does too, but he paid no homage to the guy he took. At least 50 Cent paid homage. It's crazy, bro. So, Big Meech is tight. I would be tight too. So, what is Big Meech going to do from here? I have no idea. I guess he's going to have to go on Love and Hip Hop. And maybe he could start a store or something. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really own much. He doesn't own his life rights anymore, so you can't tell his life story. Yeah, maybe we'll just... and I don't know what his son's going to do. Maybe he could become a rapper. Or maybe he can get... see, you can't even get a rapper. He doesn't even know how to market a rapper. Blue Doechii was just lazy work. They would film themselves going out to the club at night. They would spend money. They would fly people in to do interviews. They would get on DVDs. And that was it. That was the extent they went. They didn't, like, hire marketing teams. They didn't hire store people to do store buys, because back then it was CDs. You know, like, they didn't do half the things they were supposed to do. They didn't hit the road and market by market. They didn't even push out from Atlanta market. They just stayed there and they went to New York. But you got to push out 50 miles at a time and keep covering these areas and make sure you get radio play. They didn't even market anything. So Big Meech starting a record label would be a big ugh. Anyways, Rick Ross is nothing but a POS, man. I don't know. One day. Because Rick Ross just does too much BS. I guarantee he's going to have a problem with that rapper he has now. Nino Breeze. He's going up. He's got a record right now, but Rick Ross ain't going to be able to do nothing with him because he has no clout in the music business anymore at all. It's over. 50 Cent shouldn't even have an artist. Like, his clout is over. he could get you going a little bit, but he should never sign an artist, you know? Anyways, it's Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you on the next one.